It's easy to look back on moments of deep pain and wish they had never happened. That heartbreak, that failure, that loss. It can feel like it shattered something essential in you, and we feel wrong. And yet, here's what I've found to be universally true. Those very breakdowns are often the beginning of your greatest breakthroughs. When everything is going well, we don't ask hard questions. We coast. We stay in our routines even if those routines aren't fulfilling. But pain, it interrupts the pattern. It shakes the foundation. It doesn't just knock on the door. It kicks it open and forces us to pay attention to something we've probably been ignoring for a long time. And that's not random. That's growth. Trying to break through, there's a concept in psychology called post-traumatic growth. It's the idea that certain kinds of suffering, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a serious illness, the collapse of a relationship, can lead not just to recovery, but to a whole new level of functioning. In other words, it's not just about bouncing back. It's about breaking through. It's about becoming more wiser, deeper, stronger than you were before the pain hit. But here's the key. Breakthrough doesn't happen automatically. Pain doesn't guarantee growth. You choose to extract meaning from the experience. You have to have decided that the pain you went through is going to serve you, not sabotage you. And that decision right there is the pivot point that determines your future. I've seen it again and again. Someone hits rock bottom. They lose everything. Job, health, a sense of who they are. And in that raw, vulnerable space, something powerful happens. They get honest. They get still. And for the first time in years, they listen to what life has been trying to tell them. Maybe it's you've been living someone else's dream, or you've been ignoring your health, your calling, your truth. Whatever it is, the pain creates a level of awareness that comfort never could. That's why I say pain is not just a teacher. It's a revealer. It strips away the distractions. It removes the masks, and it brings you face to face with your most authentic self. But here's where most people get stuck. Instead of allowing the breakdown to shape a breakthrough, they get bitter. They start building walls instead of wisdom. They tell themselves stories like, this always happens to me, or I'm not enough, or people can't be trusted, and the pain becomes a prison. But it doesn't have to be. If you're willing to stay with the discomfort, to sit in the fire long enough to hear what it's trying to say, you come out the other side not just burned, but forged. Stronger, sharper, clearer, and more equipped to serve others from a place of true experience and empathy. Think about some of the most powerful people you've ever met. Leaders, artists, change makers. They didn't get that presence, that gravitas from a textbook. They got it from walking through the fire. They earned it in the dark nights of the soul. And because they didn't run from it, because they didn't numb it or deny it, they were able to transform it into something beautiful. That's the potential hidden inside every breakdown. And that's why I wouldn't trade my own pain for anything. I've had moments where I felt like life was falling apart, where everything I thought was solid crumbled beneath me. And in those moments, I learned how to rely on something deeper, not status, not success, but soul, integrity, purpose. We feel wrong. Those were the muscles that got built when everything else was stripped away. And here's what I know now, the breakdown is not the end. It's the threshold. It's the place where the old you starts to dissolve and the new you starts to emerge. But you've got to walk through it. You've got to be willing to be broken open, not broken down. That willingness to face your pain, to find meaning in it, to grow through it, is what separates those who merely survive life from those who transform through it. So the next time life falls apart, the next time you feel like you're at a breaking point, I want you to remember this cue. Abe, you're not being punished. You're being prepared to see more clearly, prepared to love more deeply, prepared to step into a version of yourself that couldn't have been born without the fire. The breakdown is not where your story ends. It's where it begins.